Now, part 2 of this drama. Now, of course, he can't go to the Air Force. He goes on trial in Lorain County. Upon going on trial, he pleads not guilty several times over. Finally, after several trials, the judge says, "Don't give up. I plan to see you again in this trial." However, the jury verdict was guilty. Guilty because he was with the gentleman. Even though he didn't shoot the man, even though he did not know what the man's intent was, he was just having a ball with his friends. A day with his friends, his career ready to soar in the Air Force, passing his tests, and ready as a single father to raise his daughter. He felt the world was on top. 30 minutes, his life changed. Now he sits in this correctional institute. 23 years to life. 23 years before probation. Now, this young man is totally awesome because he says, "Look, I did drive him. I didn't know. So I understand the guilt. However, this man has written a letter, and it has been submitted not only to the prison, but to Lorain County. His mother holds another letter, an affidavit stating he had no idea what was going on. He was just used for a ride." Think about that when your children pick up their friends. Could that be the end? No different than a gentleman saying, "Drive me to the bank." He runs in the bank and he robs the bank. Accessory to the crime. Now, he didn't commit the murder. He didn't even carry an arm. He says, "I've done 15 years. I know I may have to do a little bit longer, but I'm not guilty." Now, advocates have said that they would have him retrialed due to the new evidence. However, this hasn't happened. He has been waiting after the man came forward that is doing a life sentence. Not to mention the friend that sat beside him is in another prison doing time. What's happening to our young men? This could be your son. It could be your daughter. Just that simple. To pick up a friend and drive him to a destination. I want you to follow the history of this young man as Let's Pray comes to his aid as one of his God's children, in hopes all he wants is a retrial or the information submitted to the judge to say that he had he had nothing to do with it. A simple driver to the cause. This could have been me or you. This young man has been from a teen till now in prison. His name is Bruce Chisholm. I came to visit him today and hear his story. You will hear many of his stories. You will hear about the trials. We will go and visit people along the way to see if we can at least activate. People have said they will help and then have forgotten. He said a bishop, a well-known bishop, I won't mention his name, was supposed to be a witness in his case, a character witness. Now, this young man worked hard, very good faith, got in no trouble, high school, prom king. Now, the states, while him being in trial, specified that maybe he was in gang activity. Maybe he was because he hung with two Hispanic young men. Maybe he was with a Latino fate. Yet he says, yes, my friend is Latino. They labeled him Latino. This young man is a biracial. Black father, white mother. Adopted by parents. Raised to a rightful age. Grade A student, graduated, and was going to the Air Force. Life turned upside down within 30 minutes. We at Let's Pray are here for God's children, and we want to help this young man. We're going to try to go back to all the areas that he went to. We're going to try to find the judge and get that paperwork to him. Find out why it wasn't submitted, or if it was submitted and just left aside. We at Let's Pray care. He's asking us to pray for him. This could be your child. It could be my child. It could be you or me. In a moment's notice. So follow our journey for Bruce. And we're going to pray that at least we can shorten his time. Or at least get people to hear the truth. And the information that has been provided get into the right hands. The man is willing to go to court and swear. He has written a written statement. There have been advocates that have came and said that this will bring him back to court. This will bring a retrial. Yet he has been forgotten and left. His daughter that he was going to raise is now 15, waiting for her father to return. His mother raises the child. A single father, a wonderful person, a man that went to work and a man that was going to serve our country. In 30 minutes, his life changed around. Please stay and listen to updates in the coming weeks and months. And we'll find out what Bruce Chisholm's faith will be. Will he stay incarcerated for the rest of his life? Will he at least get probation in 23 years? Or what was said that he would be pardoned from all as time served and walk away a free man. So many of our young men have gotten caught up in the system, being in the wrong place at the right time. Yes, I said the wrong place at the right time. It was the right time for the person getting ready to do the crime, but the wrong place for this young man to be. Only reaching out as one of God's children to help someone that asks, could you please just give me a ride? He knew his friend. It was his friend. He felt there was no harm. No different than you having a friend. And your friend says, hey, can you give my friend a ride? He just wants to be dropped off over here. Or he just needs a ride. Remember that next time. Because you never know when all your world is going forward and everything is positive. In 30 minutes, it can be destroyed. This is Minister P of Let's Pray at Richmond Correctional Institute today. I visited a young man for 2 hours, and he told me his story, and who will email me many more, in hopes that he can be heard. That's all he asked to be, is heard, and the truth to be heard. Have a great day. God bless all of you. Goodbye.